Good evening, everyone. How is it going? With you, Yaroslav Shvets again. And guess what we're doing today? Yeah, we're doing a speed ups as a perfect way for kill yourselves and of course for increase your endurance and check how strong you, let's say, inside. So yeah, for start the training we do the warm-up 10-15 minutes usually, then we're training about couple hours. So if you ask how possible training couple hours every day or even 2 trainings a day, so usually one training just a cardio, quite easy one, and another one we do the fitness or boxing or wrestling, whatever. It depends what you're training, depend for the plans as well. So one day we do the hard training and another day we just training on a technique. So basically it's something keep you from over tiredness, because if you will be like super tired after you have no will for training and also no power for work, etc. And after the training 1-2 hours you're done, we do the speed up. So when you're like super tired and think you cannot do any more exercises at all, so probably it's the right time for do the speed up. So basically it can be literally any exercises, start jumps, running, I don't know, burpees, like literally anything with weight or with your own body. Okay, we work with our own body, so it can be sit-ups, squats, push-ups, literally anything, pull-ups, dips, whatever. And you know, even super basic simple exercises will feel like impossible to complete, like will make you like super tired. So after the training we just keep practicing with the kids, what makes them like super joy and happy when they can let's say be on the same level with a big guy who just been like totally exhausted. And yeah, it's a good way to have fun. So if you have own kids, yeah, you can do something with them. And I'm pretty sure of like for most of people who not really active working in an office and let the kids practice, let's say month's time, so they kick ass of anyone who not active at all. Yeah, you can try with your kids as well, let them practice for a month's time, and later on I'm sure they'll beat you up. So basically speed ups, exercises, whatever, you can find it as a lot of different various names, and usually it's people training who do the circuit or the crossfit or any kind of martial arts, let's say like boxing or Thai boxing, whatever, not really matter, taekwondo, karate, whatever. Everywhere we have a speed ups for just increase endurance as much as possible and see how the condition is for be like in better and better condition as possible. So how long you need to do the speed ups, basically it's up to you. If you like super strong, you get not out of breath, or probably I will not believe, you can do it as long as you want, but usually we break it up on 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So let's say if it's one round of training 5 minutes, so basically your speed ups will be like 5 minutes per one round, and you do the few rounds, I don't know on how much power you have energy enough, let's say 1, 2, 3 rounds, but basically it's no limits. Sometimes it's just one will be more than enough, but if you can do more, they just perfect. And I'm pretty sure you can burn tons of calories. So when people ask, oh, like what exercises you do for burn fat, or you do a lot of cardio, so on, basically if you're training hard, I mean like really hard enough, you will not have much chance for have any fat. And I don't think you can eat like so much food for store a lot of fat. But yeah, people who get a little bit older and metabolism slowing down, so Unfortunately, a lot of people facing that problem, but still, if you keep active enough, your metabolism will be really high. So I know some people who they're 40s and 50s and they still look amazing, and they said they like after training always feel hungry, and they try to eat more healthy food, but they said they don't have any problem with like extra weight or so on. So it seems like the metabolism still on a age of 16 or 18, maybe 20, whatever. So basically, from my experience, when I'm not do anything, I'm not really hungry, but when I done a cardio in the morning and after I go and done some fitness, yeah, always hungry, always want to eat something, and it's something need to deal with. So if you want to be like really lean, you need to control your hunger. And yeah, best way, what I said 100 times already, it's to manage your food. So basically it should be like more good fats, more protein, and slow carbs. So not really easy to find on the market, because most of the food and most of the place, it's 90% or more than 90% what full of preservatives, full of sugar, sweeteners, and so on. It's like mostly fast carbs, all the bakery, rice, bread, whatever. So speed ups also we can do when we train at the stance, when we train at the wrestling. So basically, if you train in boxing or wrestling, your speed ups might be like a bit different. So if someone training, let's say for triathlon, so who only do the cycling, only the running, and let's say only the swimming, so they do the same exercises and speed up only the same exercises because they work on the results. So same if you do the wrestling, you will pick up some exercises what you can do for the wrestling. Let's say the wrestling shorts, you can take a resistance band and speed up with a resistance band, but it still works well because you get out of breath after 30 seconds. Okay, let's say 1 minute. So if you do the 5-minute round, doesn't matter what exercises you will do, you will be out of breath. And when you just keep going, it what make your endurance stronger, hopefully. So basically, as I mentioned before, when you do the exercises with resistance band or with lightweight or with your own weight, or you can do with a pillar, or you can do some exercises with a tree, whatever. So if you just keep going, you will get tired, you will have not enough oxygen, and just try to break your limits. So basically all of the limits, first of all, it's in our head for sure. So when you try to break the limits, so basically it's something you fight with yourself inside. I'm pretty sure it's really easy to defeat someone, but it's the hardest fight, it's defeat yourself. So basically always you fighting with yourself, and you're the winner and you're the most worst enemy of yourself. So fight with your laziness. It's pretty difficult. Fight with your tiredness, and when you think you just cannot do anymore. So basically when you're tired already, when you cannot do anymore, so basically it's when your training just start. And you know, when you take a rest, when you take a break, when you take a day off from training, someone training instead of you, and someone gets stronger, and it's a difference. It's when someone can get a chance for being number one, and someone get number one, not you. So if you have an aim to be really good in something, really good in the music, really good in the sport, in the cycling, running and drawing, you need practice again and again. And when you take a break, someone not, and it's make a difference who the winner and who the loser, who get the number one and who get second one or third one or whatever. And this simple, really simple principle you use almost to anything. So people who quite success in their business, they invest a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of intellectual power for develop their business, for make it stronger, for predict all of the things is possible. So basically it's everything about the time investing. So you will get much better in something to what you invest your time. So if you invest your time in your health, yeah, you will be super healthy. If you invest your time in your training, you will be much more tough, you will be much more stronger. Your condition will be way better than other people. So you can take any person on the street who not training, and if you're training at least 15 minutes a day, every day, you will be way more stronger and way better condition and probably look different than that people. We're talking about just 15 minutes. So what if we take 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever? Yeah, many people said like I don't have 1 hour a day for just spend it on the gym or whatever. Okay, maybe you're like super busy, you have like a $2 billion company what you need run to and so on, and you don't trust anyone, you need check everything by yourself. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure like half an hour a day you can spend on your morning or evening exercises or whatever. And yeah, really important when you do the warm-up for make your heart ready, your joints, your tendons, all of your muscles for not get injury, and training like super hard as you can. And let's say after training you do the speed ups or you not do the speed ups, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's really important for do the cool down. So let's say you finish your training and you just stop and after sit or lay down or whatever, not really good idea. You make your heart stop smoothly, so you need the cool down. For the cool down, let's say the best way, just make simple moves by your arms, legs, or just walking. You can do the fast walk, or if your training was really intensive, let's say you run or done a speed ups or done a cycling really hard, so you can slowly run couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes, whatever, then fast walking 2-3 minutes, and then slow walking, and your heartbeat gets slowly to the normal. So it's really in a calm and smooth way come back to normal. So basically it would prevent any heart problem. So then when you really warm up, so your muscles is ready for anything, you can do a little bit of stretching, or you can just do the small walk. You walk, come back your breath to normal. You feel your heart not got out of chest anymore, and yeah, you can do a little bit of stretching, so it still keep your heartbeat rate in a little bit higher than normal one. And after it come back to normal one, is you supposed to be like a super fine, especially if you do the martial arts, especially if you do the wrestling or crossfit or any circuit or superset exercises, when you just going over the limit what your body can take. So you just training really hard and your heartbeat rate like really high. So you need to be careful with that, and you need to come back to normal slowly. So you need the such thing what we call the cool down. And yeah, also I not suggest to new people who just start training, let's say first time in their life, or just training 1 week or 1 month, take a really hard training. Take it easy, make your body ready. As longer you're training, as longer, I don't know, as more time you spend on your exercises, your body get ready and your muscles will ask more, take more weight, do more reps, make it harder. Instead 1 minute round, you can do 2 minute round, and so on. Your heart getting stronger and you can do more and more and push your limits up. But if you're really new and you training too hard, it probably will be too stressful for your body. It will be, let's say, a bit too much for your heart, and you need to take care of it. So basically we talking not only motivation for working like super hard, not only for, I don't know, be the champion on your street in a fitness or whatever, but it's about health. So it contains many things: your food, your environment, how much you sleep, how you training, how you take care of your heart, and so on. And you know, it's like a stunt job. Stunt job is not only make a really cool trips and be able to work in team and make just the crazy thing, is about the safety. So when you look after each other and you just predict all of the unnecessary thing, all of the unfortunate situation what might happen, for be safe, so everyone in your team safe and not get any injury. So same with the training, same with any activity you do, like rafting or boating, cycling, whatever. Always do about your safety, because you know it's your life, it's your health, it's your body, and only you responsible for it. I'm pretty sure other people around, they not truly care. So basically you need always think a little bit on forward and see how it works. So probably it's common sense, but yeah, common sense not so common to everyone, what shows my practice, but still. So I just try to say really logical things. So you need to think about your safety. So yeah, you take a big weight and seems easy, you take it more and after bam, you have injury. Your tendons break, your muscles break or whatever, and you're out of training for months, you know. So if you just do good warm-up, sometimes you even when didn't done a good warm-up, you can get some simple injury, and after you cannot work well or you cannot walk, something bothering you like your knees or whatever. So who need it? No one need it. We want to be fit, healthy, strong, get stronger. So try to predict everything what possible and make a safe training. Additionally, speed ups you can use not only for check how strong you are or how good you are in endurance. You just can create like literally any exercises. It can be static, it can be dynamic, running, jumping, swimming. So basically it's no limit like as much your imagination can create. It's really up to you. But you can make it really fun. So you can have fun with your friends, or if you're a teacher in a school or kindergarten with your own kids or whatever, or if you're just going out somewhere, you can make like kind of games or competition or whatever. So basically not necessary just come to the training in the gym or whatever you go and just struggling, torture yourself and said to yourself like, yeah, I'm get stronger, it's cool, maybe I'll feel better, but I'm tired and I'm not sure I will come again. So just try to enjoy yourself and always, for example, for myself, I try to do like different exercises. If I go to fitness, I do like sometimes work on the control motions, do the normal exercises, leg lifting, sometimes do the just pump, sometimes just try to increase the weight. So always exercises is different, working on different weights, different amount of reps. So same when we're working on techniques, working on different shots, working in a different way with a different partner. So everything something different and you don't know what to expect, and everything is interesting and your body don't know what to expect and always shocked, and something what make your muscle work well. And yeah, if about speed ups, like super simple exercises, for example what we're doing now, it seems like, oh, it's really easy even like for a few minutes, but yeah, when you finish your training, so your legs are shaking, you cannot feel your arms anymore, it's super difficult, and basically you really taste yourself like can you complete it or not. And you know, when you take it just a few minutes, time just stretch, and what I got, it's everything just inside our mind. So when we focus it on our, I don't know, muscle potential, whatever, on your pain, anything, time stretch, and you just count second by second, and it seems like it never will stop. But sometimes you shift your focus on something else in your mind, you think, you can think about anything, yeah, and time go fast. When you are training the new things, training the new, let's say, elements, time going really fast because you're learning, you try to do it again and again and again. Maybe you can be succeed after hundreds of times and so on. But when you do the boring stuff, you just stuck in time and you not enjoy it anymore. So that's why I try to do like different things all the time. So it's one of the really small suggestions what I can give it to you. Just change exercises, change different sport, change activity. Yeah, if you really enjoy play badminton, okay, just play badminton. But if you feel like you like playing too much and don't want anymore, okay, try maybe tennis or football or basketball or anything else. So you don't need only just go to gym, lifting weights or do the martial arts. Do some your own thing. You can play volleyball and be like super fit. And if you're not fit enough, if you think so, you can add a little bit of fitness exercises. Or if you have a little bit of overweight, maybe you burn not enough calories, who knows. So yeah, you can add a little bit of cardio exercises. So it can be something enjoyable, riding bicycle in a park or on a beach, or just make you walking, or a little bit of swimming. if you can swim. If not, you can take a lesson. You know, it's like so many different activities to try and so many things to learn. And basically maybe all our life it's about a learning process, so we always learn about the balance on different things, like in a skateboard or wakeboard or anything else, training something for our self-defense, what on my opinion is really, really important, you know, because it's your life, it's your health, and can be happen anything. We can watch the news, in any country in the world we see only positive news, right? So it's a lot of let's say sad things happen, and it will be really cool if you can prevent anything. So any new skills, any new information, basically it might be useful for us. So why we like so hungry for different kind of information? Why we watching news? We interested to read different articles, scroll the storyboard and everything. Yeah, because we always look for new information, for something useful, because we are surviving like 1,000 years and we need all of the information for make a prediction what might happen next, if someone will attack us like from a near tribes or so on. Is people dangerous or not? And what about the fertility? Do we have enough food or not? So we always collect all of the information, but not all information might be useful for us. So if you do your own business, let's say about the cars or repairs or whatever, so probably you check it out more stuff only about your business, for keep it running well, make it grow, be safe or not be bankrupt and so on. If you're a professional athlete, you're always training, so probably you'll scoop more and more information about the sport, about another athletes, your competitives and so on. So you need to really sort the information you might be necessary for you and not. So it might be 99% of information around what we can see and load ourselves fully every day, absolutely useless for us. And you don't need to skip attention, or just change your focus on something else, that's it. So basically in this video, same like in many others what I done, I just try to share my experience with you, share what works well for me and what's not, and basically you can decide by yourself what technique to use and basically what to do with your exercises, or what new regime try to take and so on. And yeah, of course try to give as much tips as possible. So basically it's sharing with my experience and experience of my friend. But the main idea of the video what I done is just try to find a new cool feature, new skills to enjoy the activity. So basically it really doesn't matter what you're doing, but you need to enjoy it. So otherwise you will be just torturing yourself in the gym. For some people it works well, they just come to gym, follow the program, that's it, just done it for be fit and healthy. But on my opinion it's much better if you really enjoy the things what you're doing, and maybe you need to try something new. I don't know, it can be like literally anything, maybe diving or wakeboarding or whatever, and you might be fell in love with a new activity. So basically I saw a lot of cases when people like really start to love the things they doing, when try first time the snowboard or skiing, and they decide to be professional in. So who knows, maybe you will too, maybe you will try some activity and decide to be prof in it, why not? If you spend enough time, who knows, maybe you have a talent to the certain things. So basically not only in this video, I done several other videos when I just try to spread the idea of enjoyment of the activities. So it might be not only really useful for you for be more fit, more strong and tough as well, for have like a super strong endurance, depend from what sport you're doing as well, but also for have fun. So basically you can have really good fun with your friends, or maybe with your family, with your kids, with your co-workers or whatever. When you have some like going out on a weekend, maybe visit nature, or can be like literally anything, it's really up to you. So try to find the activity what you really like. If you not like anything from things what you done, maybe you didn't found it yet, but it's pretty common sense for be more active. It's more active, you burn more calories, you look more fit, and you make like some small investments every day in your health, what quite important, I would say, especially for most of people who work in an office, sitting all day, let's say 6 hours, have a small break and do it day by day, but basically after the years make not really good influence on it. So on my opinion, the best way, try, I don't know, maybe running or cycling or whatever, but take it easy. Just increase your length of training and hardness of training just step by step. So make it that really smooth, so not get overtired from it, not get super bored of it. Maybe try go to the fitness or aerobic and then do the cycling and maybe swimming or whatever available what you have. Maybe you have some really cool fitness center near your place, but maybe if it's nothing nearby, you can do the cycling or something else. So from my experience, when I travel quite a lot, in many cases I can't find like any gym around literally, so I just run. Can do like different exercises from wrestling or boxing, like fight with shadow and so on. So basically, if you have just a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of experience, you can find hundreds of ways for training yourself. So basically, if you have your own body and you have a floor, that's it, you can train in well already. And you have a backpack, you can load some bricks inside, you can make your training even harder. You can do the yoga, you can do the static exercises and many other things. You can do some martial arts when you practicing with the kicks and punches, and I'm sure you in 1 hour time you will be super tired, and it will be like more than enough for be fit and well. And the video, it's like a pretty simple example, like you can have fun with your training. So basically you train in 15 minutes and 20 minutes and 40 minutes, and you get stronger, you can do more, and you're interested to do more, and basically you're already inspired for try to lift more weights and do your training more complicated and try your best in your endurance and so on. And let's say in a few months time you can train in like really hard, and you have more interest in that, and you make like your trainings more and more complicated, and basically you can enjoy it more, and you can make like small competitions with your mate, or doesn't matter with who you're training. And basically this kind of feelings when you have a competitives, it's really very interesting. So you working not on 100%, you working 120%, because you need to defeat your competitive and try to be a bit faster, a bit stronger, a little bit in better condition compared to other guys in the gym and so on. And especially if you do the boxing or wrestling or any other martial arts, basically you cannot just relax or give up or just make a lazy training. You need to train in well, because if you not do, someone just will kick your ass. And basically it's what make my trainings is really interesting. So I try to make different videos with a different kind of activity I do. So basically I try, if not everything, let's say quite a lot, from Pilates and finishing with a different kind of gymnastic things and martial arts and so on. And you know, if some exercises seems like too easy for you, like really simple, you not get tired, you can use it as cardio exercises, so burn a little bit of fat or just keep your heart well, that's it. So like even simple slowly cycling, or maybe I don't know, the boating or walking or swimming, whatever. It can work as a cardio, so make your heart strong, as I said. And additional training you can make like really hard, like let's say cross-functional training, what like super complicated would say. So when you're out of breath during all of the training and it seems like you're gonna lose your consciousness and it feels like you wanna vomit all of the training, like you push yourself over and over the limit. And I wouldn't say you enjoy the training, but afterwards you will have such nice feelings when you've done it. It means you are, let's say, for yourself strong enough, and probably the most difficult competitive and most difficult enemy what you need to defeat is yourself. So basically you fight with yourself, what my opinion it's most difficult, because you can give different tips to other guys, you can give hundreds of suggestions, but to fight with your own laziness should you only you. So basically you fight with your tiredness, and if you are born on training, if it's happened, but basically it's quite rare if you do the martial arts, I would say it's even impossible, but still fight with yourself when you want to eat some, let's say, junk food or sweets or whatever. It's most difficult part. So basically all of your fears in yourself, what you need to defeat, probably it's most difficult task. And same all of your desires, what not really work well for you. So basically the why we're not such fit like some of the fitness model, because we have a lot of weaknesses, what we cherish them every day. Why we're not such precise in our food, in our regime, in our training and so on. And basically we like training for fight with ourselves, with all our weaknesses and different unfortunate points, and I'm pretty sure like everyone have it quite a lot, and I'm not exception. Probably we can find in many people who you can see around, and some people have it more, some people have it less. So a video that I done about the discipline. So the discipline, it might be your best friend who will help you to get to the point what you want. So it can be like literally anything, not only for get fit or be more success or get the goal what you want to do and anything else. So the discipline in your study, in your training, in your work, in your business, whatever, it might be like really your good friend or even the best friend. So will be not such talkative today, we'll less talk, and so I just record a few videos what we done, the speed ups, and after the training we done it with the kids. They enjoy it a lot, and probably I'm as well, especially when I saw myself quite tired, and they was really lucky to see the big guy who are tired and not such fast as they are, and like slowing down and so on. And for the kids, a lot of exercises and like speed ups with their own way, it's way more easy than for the big guy. So it's quite funny challenge, I would say. And if you feel sucks in anything, like on the first training you go to aerobic, or you done some cycling or weightlifting, and you see like you're not good enough, even some women in the gyms, they're better than you and so on. No worries, like everyone who tries something the first time, like they sucks. So when I tried my wakeboard and when I tried the skiing the first day, it was awful. And all of the kids what was around, they was hundreds times better than I am, but everything just a matter of time. So as long as you do certain exercises, you will get better and better. So if you go to gym, like you will get your own experience and you grow it day by day, and you will get stronger, you get more fit, and after a certain time you will know what better works for you, what exercises to do, and for sure you share a lot of experience with the other guys, and you read one and other article after you read 100 of articles, and you will find one book about, let's say, dietary, exercises, anatomy, and how you cells work and so on, and probably in a few months time you will be really knowledgeable and your experience will grow in 100 times. and you can even create your own techniques, your own exercises, what works well, certainly for you, certainly for your body type and for your genes, depend what you have, because you know, some people, some of them really easy gain weight, and some people they like really to lose weight and so on. So probably the diet will be not the same, and regime will be not the same, and the exercises and so on. Some people sleep 6 hours and they feel pretty well when they're even training hard, and some people they sleep 8 hours and feel still not the same, and so on. So let's say when I was quite busy, so I had chance to sleep only 6 hours, and when you have 2 trainings a day, it's way not enough. So I cut some time. In a noon time, I sleep another extra hour in noon time, and you know, it was like a best remedy. So I feel like I recovered enough, and in total it's have 7 hours, and it was more than enough. So yeah, I'll do another video about the sleeping, try explain like some basic thing what's on my opinion is really important for recover your body, not only food and exercises. So take rest well, it's quite important as well. So yeah, we talk about activity, and yeah, don't hesitate for leave some comments. Maybe you will be interested in some another topic, I don't know, not only about the food or regime or exercises or anything else. So if I will be knowledgeable in certain things, or my friends or so on, yeah, I'll be glad to share it. So also I think about to make some other fitness model and make small interview so they can share their own experience, for compare with mine or your own, and see how it works. So like what other bodybuilders eat, how they train, and what regimes they keep. But what I can say, and what articles I read, and what I talk to other people, so basically it's like really similar. If not the same, it's similar. Like control your hunger, manage your food, like to more healthy choice, balance your protein, raw fat, balance your exercises and so on. So as much I know, as much people I talk to, so basically about a certain things, the guys said like really similar things, I would say. So if you have some personal trainer, let's say, or other professional guy who train in the gym, so in a certain things they will give you the same suggestion, I would guess. So yeah, just don't forget to enjoy your training. Like it might be most important things for get into the training regime if you're not yet there. So if you just decide to be fit, if you just decide for go to gym, do some more activity, like looks a little bit better, a little bit younger, and have like a even higher level of energy and so on, yeah, just take it easy, take it smooth, have fun, enjoy your training. So if you have a chance for have a personal trainer, yeah, just great. If not, I think you can find a millions video with all of the information you need, and hundred of books what have a lot of dust on the shelves like with the years. Even if you find old books, it's still all the information doesn't change much with the last years, I would say. So if you have an aim, if you're interested to manage your health and change the quality of life, yeah, you'll do it for sure. And what tips I just try to make, it's like really basic, but still for the beginners it might be quite useful. Of course, for the professionals, I don't know, I didn't say probably much new information or whatever. So yeah, just enjoy your time, enjoy your life, enjoy your training, and try to be more fit and active. And yeah, for sure I'll see you in another video on another discussion, some hot topics. So I'll see what comments I'll guess, and we'll see what next video will be. So be fit and healthy, be fit and healthy, be fit and